You're on 100.3 FM at the Sounds of Macarthur. Greg Bryant with you for the Aussie Collection Show. And joining me in the studio now is a local Macarthur band, The Shang, managed by Waratah Records. Welcome.
How's it going?
Good, thanks for coming in.
Yeah.
And can you just introduce yourselves?
I'm Aiden, I play bass.
I'm Michael, I play lead guitar.
I'm Zach, I'm lead singer.
Yeah, I'm Flynn, I play drums.
And how did the band come about?
Basically just through mutual friends. So Zach's known for a little while just through cricket, and I go to school with. He's talking about, you got to meet this bloke, Eventually did meet him. Sort of went from there. So I've known Flynn for ages, and they're mates with Flynn's brother. I met Aiden through Zach, just eventually started playing music together.
And what about the name? Where did that come from?
Yeah, the same bloke just started calling us the Shang Gang. Couldn't tell you why. Eventually got shortened to the Shang. And yeah, it's not that interesting a story, but
We're hoping to shorten it to the after a while.
I don't think there's another band called The around, so... And we've also have Isaac here. Welcome, Isaac. And how did you become involved with the band?
Well, Waratah Records came involved with the band as the other member of Waratah met them at a local sports club doing an open mic night and decided that he'd scout them out and spoke to them, and from there we signed them up, and now we're just helping them out and help them with the first single and just helping them from there with everything else.
And about the band, have you taken any inspiration from any other bands?
yeah, fair few inspirations out there.
We have a lot of British influences, I suppose, so all like Oasis, all the 90s sort of Britpop, and then obviously there's no looking past Sticky Fingers and DMAs.
Yeah, a lot of Australian alternative acts that we're really into. Yeah, huge fans of the Australian music scene. Get a lot of inspiration from there.
And when you're writing music, where does that inspiration come from?
It comes from a different place all the time, really. I think we take different bits of things we hear from the bands we like and just gets it all together.
Yeah, just sort of, it's a really varied process. For each song, we sort of have approached it differently. It just sort of comes out of nowhere. A lot of the time, like there'll be a chord progression going around the band, and then someone will find lyrics to it. Next thing you know, yeah, we've got a song going.
And your single, which we're going to hear shortly, peaked at number 6 on the alternative rock charts. How did that feel?
Yeah, that was pretty interesting. It was a crazy day or two. Just getting to hear our song, seeing it so far up the charts. Didn't really expect it.
Must be pretty cool being your first song as well, getting up to number 6.
Yeah, we're pretty stoked. Like, it's not really the response we were expecting. To be honest, I guess, I don't know, we just sort of thought, a few people listen to it and mates would get behind it and that'd be about it. But, it seems to have, caught on with a fair few people, which is cool.
It's a good surprise, but good surprise.
Yeah, definitely welcome.
And can we expect an album coming soon?
We have an EP coming out around July, August.
Yeah.
So, yeah, looking forward to that with the help of Waratah Records.
Can't wait to hear it. And have you got any gigs coming up you can let people know about?
The next one's coming up at the Camden show. We're playing both nights. Just trying to, it'll be the first real taste of our EP. Most people haven't heard anything off it apart from Kiki. So, yeah, that'll be pretty exciting getting to debut a whole bunch of new songs.
And that's on the 31st of March and the 1st of April. So.
And about where can people get Kiki if they want to get it? All the usual places?
Yeah, pretty much. iTunes, Spotify,
Apple Music.
Even listen to it on Unearthed if you really want to.
Triple J Unearthed, yeah, that'd be mad. Drop a review if you like it.
Sure, you can find her on YouTube or something of the sort.
Yes. Yeah.
And if people want to contact you and see more gigs, where can they go?
You can contact us either through Waratah Records or through our Facebook page. We'll try and, we keep everyone posted with what's going on the Facebook page. We're pretty active on there. Just making sure, we're keeping in touch with whoever's listening, I guess.
Well, thanks so much for coming in. And we're going to finish and play Kiki. Can you tell us about that before we play it?
Well, it came about when I was procrastinating studying, and I sort of took the name Kiki. I wrote a creative writing piece in English, and that's what I was doing at the time, and quite frankly I just couldn't think of another name. And then I thought all the stuff rhymes with it, so I started just putting a couple of words together, and I had a chord progression from a while ago that I was working on. And then once I put it all together, the boys came in, they put their own stuff in, and it was just turned out how it turned out.
It is a great song. I'm going to play it a lot on my show. It's a great
Thank
song.
you.
Cheers,
Good
brother.
stuff.
And we're going to hear it right now. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having
Cheers
us.
for having us.
If it wasn't good, her name was Kiki. She had a trouble mind and sack her brains like seaweed. As she drew back from her cigarette, looking up in the skylight full of regret. If it wasn't good, her name was Kiki. She was a sad sack, her eyes red as a rose, busting up her day with some fire and a hose. She sat at home, not a sign of a friend, a girl living it up, saw the signs of the end. And I lived a life without my Kiki, and she flew away while I was sleeping. And I lived a life without my Kiki, and she flew away while I was sleeping. She never rolled back, that was the stuff of the week. She never closed her eyes while she was going to sleep. And she had a laugh in the face of danger. She got stuck in a rut, nobody could save her. She liked off Phil, got hooked on frying her brain. The little did she know, her love would drive her insane. And she treasured Jane and a Hendrix cassette. She'd had a lot of days of life, won the bet. And I lived a life without my Kiki, and she flew away while I was sleeping. And I lived a life without my Kiki, and she flew away while I was sleeping. She never shied away from living it life, always living it up, like on the edge of a knife. Couldn't bear to watch her on a drink, her life wasted away, she couldn't stay off the brink. She never backed away and fight her hard, but she knew she was doomed from the second she started. A waste of life I couldn't comprehend, that there was no more Kiki. This is the end. My Kiki,